Oh, yeah, so we're in the middle of a blizzard. My wife's yelling at me. Because she goes... She's yelling, I want to take the kids out. I don't have four-wheel drive. I don't have the proper vehicle.
She has to go out in a blizzard?
Yeah, she had to go out, and she has to... Like, today, she has to take the kids... Meanwhile, the roads are clear. And, like... How many times do you get a blizzard? What, 3 times a year? I said, you know what?
3 times. We haven't had one in years.
Exactly. So now she's starting in with cars, and you have to help me with this decision, and you have to...
Because of that one snow, she's going to go buy a car?
Yeah. I have a Jeep that has four-wheel drive. I can't fit 3 children and myself and the housekeeper in this Jeep. And that's not a proper four-wheel drive vehicle, and the battery doesn't work. I said, so how about I get the battery charged up? Because I don't drive the car.
Yeah.
And then you can use it. And don't tell me you can't fit in there. You can fit in there. I can't fit in there. And I have the van. I have this. Look, I don't drive, right? She has a Mercedes and a van. Okay?
Wow.
She says the Mercedes doesn't work in the snow. You know, it's not safe. I go, you crazy? That thing weighs 5 billion pounds. I drive that thing. It's safe. She's got a van. She says that has no four-wheel drive. So the van lease is up.
And now, what did people do before there was four-wheel drive? They still drove in the snow.
Of course. Of course. My parents don't have four-wheel drive. They were driving around in the middle of the blizzard because my mother had to have yogurt.
But, I mean, years ago, nobody had four-wheel drive.
Of course.
Everybody drove in the
but
snow.
now my wife starts yelling and screaming at me that she doesn't have proper four-wheel drive. I go, you know what, Allison? I got a Jeep sitting out there. And she goes, you have to sell that Jeep. Every time it comes down to car, she wants me to sell my Jeep. I love my Jeep.
But you don't even drive it.
Yeah, but I love it. I want it. I own the thing. It doesn't pay to sell it, and I like it. You have to sell that Jeep. She's hostile to the Jeep. I don't understand. I said, go out and buy whatever you want. You want a car? She goes, we have to get a Range Rover. I go, you know what a Range Rover costs? Range Rover's like 60 grand. I said, I could buy a house with that. I said, why do you cut my veins open? How much longer am I going to sit and work to pay off these cars? She's getting to be a real Miss Lady Di.
You don't even have a place for these cars anymore.
I don't even have a place for these cars. So she says, in this weather, I need a Range Rover. I said, wait a second. You need a van that seats at least 7 people. They don't make a van with four-wheel drive. I said, why don't you get a truck, like one of those Chevy trucks? It's too big. I don't want that. All right, then why don't you get a van? Well, if I get a van, then I need a four-wheel drive also. And I said, well, if you need a four-wheel drive, who makes a four-wheel drive that seats 7? I go, listen, do I look like a car? I said, we know Wayne Siegel. He's a car dealer. Call him. He'll help you and advise you. Why are you busting my balls? I said, I know nothing about cars. I'm a girl when it comes to cars. I'm a girl when it comes to everything. I'm a girl when I'm naked. I said, why don't you call Wayne and discuss it with him? Because he knows all about cars. I will, but you should help. I go, listen, I'll drive anything. I drive once or twice a year. I don't like to drive. You drive every day. Whatever car you want. But give me a break. I don't want to order a Range Rover and a van. I said, that's a lot of money.
She's got cars like a shoe wardrobe now.
Yeah, and I said,
with each outfit, she'll have a different car.
Yeah, and I mean, she knows what I make. Despite what you read in the paper and stuff, I don't make as much as they say is in the newspaper. And, there's a bottom line.
She must be believing your press clip.
Yeah, she is. I go, Allison, you want to pay for all this? You want to go get a job? She couldn't even find a job to pay for a Range Rover. Just to pay for... if I assigned her...
Her job wouldn't cover the cost of a Range Rover.
No, it wouldn't. She couldn't make 60 grand a year. Who's going to pay her 60 grand a year? So she starts yelling and screaming. And no wonder I was on edge. No wonder I got sick. My kids are screaming about America Online.
Everybody's screaming.
Everyone was yelling and it was cabin fever. I gotta have I said, you know what? For the 3 times...
Where were they going?
Yeah, because she had to take a carpool today for the kids. Meanwhile, the roads are all cleared by the time she had to take a carpool. I can't, like yesterday, she would have gone somewhere.
Yeah,
I have to go places. I go, there's nowhere to go in this blizzard. Where are you going? Stay home.
The four-wheel drive would work well on those clear roads.
And I can't drive that Jeep, and I was just like, oh, you got it too goddamn good.
You know, I'm just thinking at one time she used to drive that car that used to do 360.
Yeah.
And she never complained.
Never complained. Now all she does is complain, and it's like, who needs it?
She had a, what was it, a K car?
I was going to throw her right out in the snow. Go, here, go drive. I was really pissed. It's like, what do you want from me? Because it's my fault she can't get a car. I said, the Chevy truck's too bad. I said, what about a van, another van? Doesn't have four-wheel drive. Okay, so what do you need four-wheel drive? I got a Jeep. You could use that in an emergency.
So what's she going to do?
I'm not going to use it.
She has now.
I don't know. She says she can't drive those cars in the snow, and I say you can. Of course you can.
So she's gotten another car on top of everything else? She didn't give up anything?
No, I don't know what she's doing. She ain't getting no new car. Trust me. I see a new car, I'm going to put a sledgehammer through it. These new cars. She needs this car, she needs that car, this car is safe, that car. I said, what is this? Why don't we get a car for rain, a car for snow, a car for summer, a car for...
Why not? Everybody tells me that a Volvo wagon is supposed to be the safest car for kids.
Yeah, but I'm sure she has a problem with that.
Oh.
Like that? Yeah, wait, let's call her. Hey, Gary, call my wife. Get her on the phone. Wait, you'll hear.
All right. She must have researched this one already.
Volvo wagon's no good.
What does she want?
Then she'll start yelling at me. Volvo wagon.
Volvo wagon.
You'll see. She's got a whole rap. And she can drive any one of those cars.
And what about, like, a Grand Cherokee if she wants four-wheel drive?
Well, she wants a Grand Cherokee. And then on top of the Grand Cherokee, she needs a bigger van.
When she's hauling everybody.
Right. You get the picture?
Oh, yeah.
And then I should have to sell my Jeep.
So 15 cars.
What?
You must have really pissed her off there, because she goes, I was just going to call.
Hi, sweetie.
I was just going to call in.
Did we have the nicest 4 days?
Oh, God. You are so pleasant when you're sick.
My wife and the kids wanted me out of the house so bad.
He is such a pain in the neck when he doesn't feel good.
I called because I was yelling at my wife, and then the kids got upset because I was yelling at my wife. What do you got those kids turned against me?
No, you are unbelievable. They're very sensitive.
So anyway, last night when I made in my pants, I had to tell my wife.
Did you tell them?
I told my wife.
I didn't tell them.
You didn't tell the kids, did you?
No.
I went to the bathroom in my underpants. That's how sick I was.
Well, you're not feeling. How are you today?
And my wife caught me washing my underpants in the shower.
Is that what you were doing?
Yeah. Well, you clogged the toilet up with your tampons.
Oh, God. You have to announce it?
I always told you don't put tampons in the toilet. What are you going to do with your tampons now when you have your period?
In the wastebasket.
Oh. Oh, is that going to stink?
Oh, would you stop it?
Robin, don't those smell?
Well, you have to wrap them up and throw them away quickly.
You better keep tinfoil up there.
Excuse me.
I want those in tinfoil.
Excuse me.
Why didn't you just throw away those underwear? Why were you washing them?
Because they're a perfectly good pair of underwear. And I got everything out.
50 cars, you're saving underwear.
I had diarrhea, so it came right out in the water.
But who cares?
Nothing stuck.
Just don't wash them. Throw them away.
Are you getting sick? Is Robin getting sick?
Yeah.
Am I? No.
Listening to me, she's getting ill.
I know. Well, we all are now.
So why don't you tell Robin why a Volvo would be no good for you?
I never said a Volvo would be no good for me.
Tell her how many cars you need. Let's see. Why don't you discuss it?
Monday, you need what?
Because your other cars are no good in this weather.
No, the point is I need a four-wheel drive that seats more than two people.
She needs a four-wheel drive that seats more than two people.
Four-wheel drive seats four.
It seats four.
I have 3 children.
That's four people with the driver.
And then she has a housekeeper.
And it's too small. Plus, it's not working.
It's not working because I don't drive it. All you'd have to do is get the battery charged and you can use it.
Yeah, but it's just too small a car. We need a.
So forget about my Jeep.
I know.
Why do you always focus on my Jeep?
I'm not. Don't worry. It's all taken care of. I know what I'm doing.
What are you going to get?
Well, I might rent something temporarily, and then I'm going to look into what I'm going to get.
I don't believe this. Allison,
Renting
the roads
they're very costly.
The roads are clear. You could drive.
No, I know. I've already been out today.
She says a Mercedes doesn't. What did you drive?
I drove the van.
Yeah, and it handled fine.
It was fine.
So then what is your problem?
Yeah, but it's not great on these kind of roads. It doesn't have four-wheel drive. I mean, it's
Allison, there was up until 2 years ago, there was no four-wheel drive.
I know what I have to do. Would you?
All right, tell me what you're going to do.
None of your business.
No, I got to pay for it. I'd like to know.
Oh,
unless you got a job that you could cough up $60,000. Last night she's buying Range Rovers.
I said I would like to get a Range Rover. It was very, very good the other night.
All right, so does that seat 7?
No, it doesn't. That's why I'm not going to do it. I'm looking. I don't have the answer.
You see how crazy you can go from her?
No, Howard. You first of all.
Why don't you get a job and pay for the Range Rover?
You are no help to me whatsoever.
But what do I know, Allison?
Oh, he does provide some help.
Allison, what do I do? Do I drive cars? You're the one who has to drive it. Why would I be help to you?
Yeah, but you might have some ideas.
No, do I read Car and Driver magazine? You know a guy. You know Wayne Siegel.
I don't have an answer right now.
Why don't you call Wayne Siegel?
I'm going to call Wayne Siegel. Is Wayne Siegel at work at 8 o'clock in the morning?
No, but why didn't you call Wayne Siegel 2 weeks ago?
I didn't know about this, Howard.
Oh no, she's been screaming about it for weeks.
No, because I was waiting. I was waiting till my lease ended. Now I'm.
Last night she had me up to buying 3 new cars. One was going to be a Range Rover. The second one would be a van.
No, he panics when I make a comment.
She goes, I think I need, for this kind of weather, I need a Range Rover. And then I see myself in a big van or truck for when, and I'm like, whoa! How many cars do we have to buy to make sure that so you can drive kids to nursery school?
No, you are so wrong.
Why don't you get a school bus?
You take everything out of context and blow it up. I'm not even going to have a discussion with you about anything. I'm just going to do what I have to do because I know the things that I have to do. You have no idea. You don't
know the things you have to do because if you knew them, you would just do them. Instead of bothering me.
Would you stop it? I have to investigate things, and you're no help whatsoever. No help.
That's right. The only help I am is I pay for all of this, so you can sit and indulge yourself.
It's not a matter of indulgence.
Isn't it amazing? I'm no help. I'm the one paying for all this, and I'm no help.
Ideas.
Well, whatever you.
You know what? You didn't have these problems when he didn't make this much money.
I didn't have 3 children then. I have 3 children. I have things to go, places to go, people to see, things to do, and it's none of anyone's business, Howard. I don't believe you're doing this to me.
Man, we had one weekend we were fighting over cars and America Online. What are we going to do about that America Online?
I thought
I'm getting rid of it.
No, I thought you took care of it. You blocked.
I don't know. They were complaining.
No, they were not complaining.
Do you need Wayne Siegel? He's on. He said he's taking care of. He'll take care of everything for Allison as soon as she
Tell him to call me the minute I hang up.
Yeah, Wayne.
Hanging up.
Yeah, call my wife. You got nothing else to do.
Oh, he's making money when your wife calls.
Yeah,
Right. He's a big help. He is terrific.
Yeah, well, that's his job to know about cars.
I know, but
and I'm not going to be driving it. You're the one who's going to be driving it. How can I help you?
Let me do what I have to do and stop.
Well, who stopped you from doing what you have to do?
You are carrying on like I'm asking for 100 things.
You are. Last night tell the truth. Last night you were buying a Range Rover.
I was discussing a Range Rover.
And
did you see me in a store?
Plus another car.
No, you're completely wrong. No,
and you know what's amazing? I got 3 garages in my house, right? All of them are full of her crap. Instead of going in the garage and cleaning out the garages.
Not my crap. It's the construction crap.
Well, tell them to get their crap out of there. What good is having a garage if I got crap in there? And then my car is sitting out in the snow and it doesn't work because I got no battery.
No wonder you're sick.
I tell you, I can't get my life straightened out. No one takes charge over there.
Oh my God.
This is terrible.
I tell you, that's why I can't stay home because I see what's going on. I see the disarray.
And you see what's going on.
And the disorder.
No, she's
in charge of the home.
Miserable, sick.
Yeah, because I told everyone how you gallivanted during the blizzard to that bar mitzvah and left me alone with the kids.
Well, that wasn't the intention to leave you alone.
I almost had a nervous breakdown.
And you didn't have to be too involved. It was for an extra hour.
Never leave me alone with kids, even if they're my own. It's too much work for me.
Oh, well, I didn't know you weren't feeling good.
Right. Let that be a lesson. She was good to me, though. She filled up a humidifier for me. I got to give you that.
Nice.
Oh, I took such good care of him.
You did not. You hardly even came up and saw me while I was sick.
What are you talking about?
The whole time I'm laying in bed with diarrhea, you didn't even come up to see how I was.
I came up 1,000,000 times, Howard.
2 times.
Oh, God.
You didn't even take care of me.
I took care of you.
What do I have a wife for? If you're not even going to take... I can do that myself.
You are unbelievable.
I'm running out of reasons to have a wife.
I took care of you so much.
Filled the humidifier, a real frontier woman. She filled it up with that Vicks stuff because my nose was full of blood.
Oh, really?
I took such good care of him.
That's all you did, though. And even the sheets on the bed don't fit right, and they kept popping off. The whole time, every time I moved in the bed, the sheets would come off. Yeah, I'm in a naked bed.
I don't know what that is.
That sheet that's on there, burn that sheet. I make a good living. Get me a sheet that fits.
These were the good sheets.
No, that was a bad sheet.
Well, we're getting different sheets in.
Oh my God! I had such diarrhea. I've been so
But
uncomfortable.
you had a specially made bed. Don't you have trouble finding sheets?
We're getting that. We don't have that yet.
Oh.
Who's singing back there? Who's having fun?
Oh, Ashley.
That's my soon-to-be 3-year-old who won't toilet train.
Well, look, you're not toilet trained. Why should she be?
Hey, let me tell her I just made duty on the toilet.
Maybe it'll disgust her enough to get her act together.
Ashley, want to talk to Daddy? No.
I think they all want me out of the house. She doesn't want to speak to Daddy?
She's playing. Do you want to talk to Daddy?
Tell her I want to talk to her about Fred Flintstone.
Daddy wants to talk to you about Fred Flintstone.
Bet she'll come then.
Okay, she's coming.
Yeah, I know.
Here, come talk to Daddy.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Ashley.
Hi.
Hi, Ashley.
You want to talk about Flintstones?
Yeah, remember we played with the Flintstones? And then I took Barney and Wilma and put them all in a big pile?
Yeah.
Wasn't that fun?
Yeah.
Are you going to make a duty today on the toilet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I made one today on the toilet. And I
Don't lie to your child.
And I made a pee-pee on the toilet, too. You going to make a pee-pee on the toilet? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
Is she doing it?
She's gonna do it today.
Oh, good.
Robin did one in her chair.
Oh, I did not. How dare you?
I have Robin here.
Howard did it in his chair.
Daddy, not Howard.
Should know who Howard is.
All right, honey, I love you.
I love you.
Okay, bye.
She handed me the phone.
Was that the 9-year-old or the 3-year-old?
You want the 9-year-old now?
Okay.
Deborah, you're up.
We got to discuss America Online with my kids.
Oh,
I'm going to
good.
try to straighten that
No,
out.
Deborah's no problem. She understands.
Yeah, she doesn't care what you do. Block everything.
Hi.
Hi, Deb.
Hi, Daddy.
See, Deborah's good because I told her America Online is filled with perverts and nuts. And she understands, right? You don't want to be on that chat thing, right?
No, I'm scared of it.
You are, right?
Yeah.
She doesn't like the chat element to that,
right.
and she doesn't want to be on it.
Which is fine.
But Emily wants to be on it, right?
Yeah.
I think I should get rid of that.
No, don't. Because she's on that thing with her friends.
I know. I'm going to do something about it, though. It's dangerous. I tell you, I don't like these. Deborah understands.
And now?
You like the games and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll play that with you. But that chat...
How about that? How about that whenever they go on, they have to go on with you?
Yeah. Well, I go on with Deborah. I mean, because yesterday I walked away, and wasn't that guy... There was some guy looking for cyber love and stuff?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this kid's a 9-year-old kid. These adults don't know she's 9 years old.
Because we told them we were 16.
You told them you were 16?
Yeah, and then like...
What?
Because they were 15.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then they wanted to have cyber
But
sex.
they said they were 15. I told you it's kids doing this, too.
I know, but who knows if that was 15? And what did they say? And then these boys say they want to have cyber sex?
Uh-huh.
And you don't even know what that is, right?
No.
Right. I'm getting that thing out of the house.
No, don't.
No?
No.
If you told your kids they weren't allowed to do certain things, they wouldn't do. You can't trust them to do it?
Yeah, Deborah wouldn't do it, but Emily, I don't know. Deborah knows to stay away from that nonsense.
Oh, dear.
Emily does, too. But, she goes on with her friends.
Yeah, I know. But when I come downstairs, everybody's hiding everything.
Well, she doesn't want you to know what she's saying to her friends.
No, I don't mind that. That I understand.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's these other kids on there, and all I know is I signed them up for America Online, and then there's this thing called parental control.
What does parental control do? Knock out everything?
Yeah, well, I wanted to knock out everything. Then Deborah's got mad at me because it knocked out too much.
You can't even play the games at that point?
Right.
Oh, my goodness.
So then I found something. Then there's something where you can knock out some of these chat rooms.
Yeah.
Where the gay and lesbian rooms, all these rooms. Then I knocked that out. Then my 12-year-old starts screaming because she don't want to be knocked out of those rooms.
She does. She wants the gay and lesbian room.
Yeah. I don't want that. What?
I got like 3 phone calls in a row, by the way, Robin, that said that these guys, these bad people that get on the line, they start by saying that they're 15 years old.
Right.
It doesn't matter. The girls are lying about their age, too.
Yeah.
Everybody's lying.
And whoever these guys are don't know that my 9-year-old is on there. I got to do something about this. I'm turning into Terry Ricolta.
No, Daddy, don't do anything.
Don't worry. I'll consult you. All right.
What do you want him to do?
No, she doesn't want to be on chat.
But I'm asking her what she wants you to do.
Leave everything and we'll just do everything fine.
See?
Yeah.
We won't go to chat rooms. I won't.
All right. Well, okay, because I don't want to have to worry. I can't sit there all day with you when you're in the chat rooms because I'm busy on the chat rooms.
Well, how often do you want them on a computer anyway?
They're on it all the time now with America Online.
No, I'm just saying, do you want them to be on it all the time?
No, I want them to have a life.
Then why don't you say you can do that for an hour a day and you'll be there? Or
You can
somebody
do
will
that?
Can you of course, they're
Really?
your children.
Oh, hey, kids. Deborah, you'll be my spokesperson. You tell the rest of those children that they can only be on those computer for an hour a day.
Okay.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
Laying down the law.
Okay, here's
What else should I say, Robin? Thank you, Deborah. What else should I say?
Howard?
Yes?
Just that they have to be supervised.
Yeah, hey, I came up with something new. Computer for an hour a day. That's all.
I know. They're abusing it.
Right.
They're obsessed with it already. Well, they just got it yesterday.
All right, I'll come home and straighten everything out.
it would be
No,
one
but
thing.
I thought you took them out of those.
See, this is why I got mad at you yesterday. You weren't understanding. If you take off the chat rooms, then they can't do anything.
They
I
can't
wanted
even
to take
talk
off,
to their friends.
Right. Do you understand?
I understood that.
So you don't care?
No, you said to me that you took off the bad ones.
Yeah, but you got to leave some in that
of
are
course
bad.
they can't, because otherwise they can't do anything.
Yeah, but what I was trying to explain to you is there's no. She doesn't understand
I
computers.
do understand.
There's no way
There's no
delineation.
in-between.
Right. There's no in between. It's
What do
either
you think?
all.
I don't understand that. I understood the.
No, you don't seem to understand this.
Oh, you're unbelievable. You don't understand.
So I started yelling at her that she doesn't understand, and the kids got upset because I was yelling at her.
Well, because I was saying to you.
Yeah, but you're the adult. You should understand.
Oh, you were.
Whoa, is that how he yelled?
Yeah.
I don't even know how he yells. He was having a tantrum.
Oh, I had diarrhea, all right?
Well, then why don't you stay upstairs and leave everybody alone? If you're going to get involved, do it in the right way. Do it in a pleasant way and do it in a way that people appreciate.
Because maybe I was sick and I wanted my children to have a computer.
Well, you did it in a horrible way.
Oh, that voice.
Everybody was avoiding
oh
you, Robin.
My God.
Everybody's
I want
coming
to kill
me.
myself.
Everybody's coming to me. They're avoiding him. No one wants to deal with him.
Oh, get out of here. That's insane.
It is not insane.
I didn't see one person avoid me.
You're so pleasant. Yeah, there was nobody around you.
Yeah.
Both kids who we got involved with were avoiding.
Oh, I'm not getting involved with anybody. That's
Good.
it.
They were both in tears yesterday.
They were not.
To me.
Howard.
Why? Because I was the one grappling with this America Online. The reason they were in tears is because I was obstructing them from talking to perverts. Why didn't you get involved so you could be cried at?
No, I understand.
Oh, I'm always the bad guy.
No, it was the way.
Because I was being a good parent.
It was the way it was done.
Oh, that's not true.
And you weren't.
You know what? I gotta go. I don't want to hear this.
Howard, if that was their reaction, that was their reaction.
Because I had to be. No, because I had to be the bad guy.
No, there was a
they
way
were
to
doing
do it.
anything wrong.
No, they were crying because I was going to take away the chat function on America
I can't imagine
Online.
how you did that to cause them to cry.
So I went and started doing it. They started crying, and my wife comes down, and she don't know nothing.
I know everything. What is the matter with you?
So she's the good guy, and I'm the bad guy right away. So from now on, you know what, Allison? I got a whole new me. I'm going to unveil on the air in front of all my listeners.
Isn't that lovely?
Now you're going to hear the new me.
Yeah, the new you should be pleasant to your children and be involved.
No. Hey, don't say I'm not pleasant to my children. I'm so damn nice. I wish my father had been pleasant to me. Let me tell you, I'm like a great guy. I'm in my sick bed. I go downstairs and hook up this America Online for him. I didn't know it was going to be a headache.
Almost drive him crazy.
Yeah, right. And then I come down. I see what's going on. They're talking to these guys, and they're talking about my 9-year-old is having computer sex.
Nope.
I'm freaking out.
He blows
And then I go downstairs to stop him, and my wife. What's wrong, honey? So she comes down like a great person, and I'm stopping. The kids are crying.
That's not.
And now I'm a bad guy. Well, maybe, sometimes you got to be strong.
No, it wasn't a matter of that.
Oh,
it was
boy, no, but I got news for you.
Hey,
You
did
just
you ever
taught me.
hear of just talking?
You taught me a lesson. You taught me a lesson. I'm now going to be easygoing Howard.
Oh, listen.
Easygoing Howard is my new name. I'm going to come home today.
To abdicate your
You're going to be the bad guy now. Watch.
No,
Easygoing Howard. I'm just going to be everyone's pal. I learned it in summer camp when I was a counselor. I used to get blamed for being the heavy, but then I got smart. I started to relax. And now, la, 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 la. Hi, kids. How's the chat? How's chat? Were you talking to any perverts?
You're not a camp counselor now. You're a parent.
No, I'm a camp counselor now.
You're completely missing the boat.
That's okay, Allison. I know what you want me to do.
No, Howard.
I'm going to be pleasant.
No, there's a way to go about this.
I was being a parent yesterday.
I agreed with you.
And I'm all hitched.
I totally agreed with you on this. And I don't know why you're acting like I didn't understand the dilemma. I understood the dilemma perfectly.
Hey, Allison, the kids are in the homo room right now on America Online. Why don't you go down and help them out?
Okay, Hal.
They're in the homo room right now.
I'm a melon.
Listen, Howard, I thought we worked it out, but there was a way to do it.
You could have come down and yelled, too.
Without yelling at them.
No, you could have come down and yelled, too.
Yelled at what?
They could have yelled also.
No.
I'm not the only one who has to yell, but you'll see, I'm not going to yell anymore. You're right. You're absolutely right. We'll see how you do
No,
now.
there's a way to handle everybody.
She's the one, my wife pulls a fast one. She'll send me in to straighten out the kids, then she comes in and goes, what's wrong? Did Daddy yell?
You're too much.
And stop painting me like I'm a yeller. I'm not a yeller. The kids will be in the homo room today. You know what? I don't care. I don't care. The kids will be in the homo room. Teach them how to spell fag because they're going to be in the homo room.
They know how to spell that.
Yeah, good. Well, you make sure they spell it right. Okay, good luck.
Parenting
I'm the good guy.
Now look what he's doing. He goes one extreme to the other.
Bye. Good luck with the kids.
This is the problem with you, Howard.
You better go learn the computer.
You're some help.
That's right.
You better work.
You hear how she yells? Did I yell this whole time? No. Listen to how she yells.
Look, but now look at you, Mr. Calm.
That's easygoing Howard you're listening to.
Oh, you're terrible.
You are terrible.
Put a computer in your new Range Rover.
That's a good idea.
So they can talk to the homos.
That's a good idea.
The 35-year-old homos. Good, that's good. That's good.
Just behave yourself.
He's unbelievable.
You better teach them how to spell the 50 different words for vagina so they'll be ready for cyber sex today. I'm not going to sweat it.
You know what you have to do now.
She says I yelled at the kids. I never once yelled at the kids. They got upset because I was removing the chat function.
No, I'm not.
But you didn't
I'm not saying you yelled
I
at
talked to them. Believe me, I was great with them.
Why were they upset?
I was yelling at Allison. She's coming down, and I was yelling at her, not at the kids.
Then why were you yelling at her?
Because she don't understand.
I understood.
She don't listen.
I understand. You are unbelievable that you didn't think I understood. He took the whole thing out on me.
Oh.
He didn't know what to do.
You know what? I was just not feeling good, okay? I know what kind of husband you want me to be now. I know what kind of husband you want me to be like. You want me to be like these other mindless idiots on Long Island. I'm going to be the same way.
No, Howard, I'm happy with the way you are.
No, you're not. I heard exactly what you said loud and clear.
No, you didn't.
Wait till your new husband's coming home today. I'll be home in a couple of hours.
I'm running out.
Lucky you. You're going to have a whole new easygoing. You're going to have Dean Martin a husband. Just prepare my cocktails.
All right, we have to leave. Are you leaving? We have to go. Goodbye.
I love you.
We'll discuss it later.
All right. And say hi to all the kids' new friends on chat. Big Uncle Al.
Howard.
I think he just got out of the penitentiary.
I don't want any of those on the line. Why are you acting like I want my children?
I tried to put a stop to it, but you didn't back me up.
No,
so now
you
I'm going to
put
be
Deborah and kids only. She couldn't even do anything.
Easy going. Yeah, like it's my fault that American Online is set up for kids only. I didn't set that up.
The whole thing.
Good. Throw it out. Throw that computer out the window.
Put them on Prodigy. Is that a different?
Oh, there's Neil and Big Al are on there.
Oh God.
That's worse.
Well, we'll find the right thing. Maybe we can do certain blocking.
All right, I'll look into it, honey. Look. Let's
Still, only an hour a day. They don't need to be on it all
Robin's
day.
right, an hour a day.
It's true.
Robin, you come over and tell the kids an hour a day. I'm easy going.
I won't do that.
I'm not. My wife's going to do it.
I'm Fun Robin.
No, you're Fun Robin, and I'm Fun Howard.
All right, we have to leave.
Mean Allison's going to tell the kids they only get an hour.
No, Howard, you are so wrong how you're interpreting this whole thing.
She makes it sound like I wanted to cut the kids' hands off.
No, I didn't.
Right, I love you.
I love you too. I'll see you tonight.
All right, and be ready for my diarrhea underpants.
Okay.
That'll be your treat.
Can't wait to see you.
Can't wait to see. Wait till you see your new husband.
Oh,
all right, bye-bye.